Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Juice Baseball channel. And welcome back to another episode of the San Diego Padres rebuild here on MLB The Show 24. We are entering what could end up being the final season. And I say that with a heavy heart because I haven't been enjoying the MLB The Show 24 content. But as I mentioned in previous videos, we are most likely going to be ending the series that I have going on the channel as the real-life baseball season comes to a close. And right now, as I record this video, they are in the DSs, the Division Series. So we don't have much time left. Once we get to the CSs and then obviously the World Series, it should be probably around late October, very early November, depending on how far the World Series actually goes. If it goes like 7 games or something, they might push it into October, or push it in November. But I'm expecting it to be probably around late October, so we don't have much time left. But now that we only have 2 series to control or to worry about, then we're going to get more content on these 2 series. Because unfortunately, at the very end, if you didn't stick around and watch the full ending of that Blue Jays series, the most recent Blue Jays series episode, I did unfortunately have a corrupt file on my save file for that Blue Jays series, and it's gone. It's fully corrupted. I even tried loading it up today before I loaded up the Padres franchise file, and it still was corrupted. I have no idea what happened. I explained what I was talking about in that end of that video. So if you missed it, if you didn't stick around till the very end, and you care about that series, go back and watch the ending of that video, and I explained it a little bit, because that was like as it happened. I was talking about what was going on, so the Blue Jays series, unfortunately, is dead, which sucks because I had a really good offseason and I wanted to play with all those new players that we brought in, but I guess I messed something up. I don't know. So the Blue Jays series has unfortunately come to an end, but we still have the Padres and we still have the Bolts until late October, early November. So I guess that's good. And we still have something to fight for in the Padres series because we have not yet won a World Series. We've made it to the NLCS twice, and we made it to the wild card last year in a horrific 2-game sweep by the Brewers. So we've got something to fight for. Now in the Bolts series, we don't really have anything to fight for because we won a World Series in that series already. So we don't really have as much to fight for, but we'd still like to win another one, obviously. But in the Padres, we haven't won anything yet. So that's why we brought in Bobby Miller in the offseason. We really revamped this pitching staff. We brought in Bobby Miller. We kept around Dean Kremer because I liked how he pitched last year since we brought him in from the Baltimore Orioles. We kept Cole Reagans, but only because we couldn't trade him. I probably will trade him at the deadline, depending on what's available or how he's pitching, I guess. We'll play it by ear. But out of everybody here, he's probably the one that gets traded. We re-signed Shane McClanahan to a massive contract, which really held us back to go into free agency and bring in anybody else because we paid Shane McClanahan a massive contract. So he's on a massive deal. We did go out and bring in Brian Abreu, which is pretty... Actually, no, we didn't bring Brian. We brought in Brusdar Graterol. That's who it was. We brought in Brusdar Graterol, who I do like. I'm a big fan of Brusdar. Coming off of a slightly worse season than he had the year prior. But maybe that was a one-time anomaly? I don't know. Well, I guess we'll find out. And then obviously we did bring in Jose Alvarado from the Brewers where he was at last year. Actually one of the people that beat us in that wild card round. And we got rid of Emmanuel Clase. We swapped Clase for Alvarado, and hopefully Alvarado will bring us a lot of saves. We still have Mason Miller, we still have Devin Williams, we still have Trevor Rogers and Michael Kopech. So we're looking good in the pitching staff. And in the lineup, we have new face Ke'Bryan Hayes at third base, who is coming off of his best season, I think, as a professional. So maybe he can parlay that into another really good season. We also have the continued growth of our youngster Ethan Salas. De La Cruz is still here. We've got all the boys still here. This is a good team. It's a very good team. But is it good enough to win a World Series? I guess we'll find out. We still have Paredes on the bench. Nolan Jones, he's subbing in every once in a while at left field. We have him and Langford swapping a little bit. Then we have Colt Key still here. We have Sam Zuniga because he is called up from the minors because unfortunately when I went to the when I got rid of spring training, went to the regular season, it sent all of these guys down to AAA, but a lot of them didn't have waivers anymore, or didn't have any options anymore. So our top pick, Mariano Alfonso, he will be brought back up once he clears waivers, if he clears waivers. If he doesn't, I'm going to be very upset. But there's nothing I can do about it because when I simulated it, these guys got picked, auto-picked to get put down. I think all of them will clear, except for these two. These two are likely to get picked up by somebody, but hopefully they're irrevocable. Or revocable is what I meant, so that they can come back to us, because I'd really love them too. But I guess we will find out as we simulate. We got game number 1 against the Giants. We're going to get through all of April in today's episode. So I guess it's time to start. We got Shane McClanahan, who coming off of a very, very good season last year. And we will see how he can play against the Giants. We're going to basically just do some simulating here. I guess we can jump into opening day and do a little bit more intense stuff. But for the most part, we're just going to be doing our normal simulation, quick jump-ins and stuff like that. So if you're going to enjoy, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. We'll do a full game just to get like the opening day intro cinematics and stuff. But then for the most part, we will just probably quick manage out of everything. So let's get our road unis picked out. We'll go with the pinstripe unis, the alternate roads, against the Giants, who are not that good of a baseball team. At least in theory they're not, but I do love their ballpark, man. I love Oracle Park, man. It's so good. It's just such a beautiful ballpark. It's one of my favorites in all of baseball. We've got a really good pitching rotation. Hopefully they actually perform in simulation. McClanahan, we got Tatis, Merrill, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Nolan Gorman, Gunnar Henderson, Wyatt Langford, Ke'Bryan Hayes, Ethan Salas, and Ellie De La Cruz as our 1 through 9. And let's go see if we can get a big W in game number 1, because we really, really need a good season this year.
Festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. Hello from San Francisco, California. We're live at Oracle Park. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the San Francisco Giants. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the San Diego Padres, with major expectations, they're among the favorites this season. Chris, they'd love to build on that postseason appearance from last year. Do you think it can be a springboard for them?
I do, Boog, because this team has already got the building blocks in place, and you make the postseason, you know you've got a shot at the title, so the experience will definitely help them this time around. But it's a long season, and they're going to have to do the little things right and stay consistently on top of their game. And that's the best way to take home the Commissioner's Trophy, in my opinion.
First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And today's starting pitcher, Logan Webb. What do you got on him, Chris?
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he...
All right, here we are. It is game time, opening day of season 5? Is it season 5 we're already on? I don't remember, but I'm first pitch swinging, and Fernando Tatis will go down. Now, we're not going to play this entire game, obviously. I'm just getting a few swings and a few reps with the new team, and then we will go to quick manage and stuff. So Jackson Merrill, first pitch swinging as well. I probably should maybe see a couple pitches from Logan Webb before I just swing. And yes, I know I'm saying first pitch swing even though the count is already more than just one pitch. But that's because it's the first pitch that I see, so technically it is first pitch. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., nice knock into center field, and that is the first hit of the year for the Padres. Hopefully one of many. Nolan Gorman, we need you to become the guy you were when you first got here. That's a chopper over the first baseman's head. It'll be runners on first and second. Ooh, Padre rally? Padre rally? We could be seeing it. We could be seeing Vladdy's on second, Nolan's on first, and it's Gunnar Henderson. All right, Gunnar. Put something in the outfield fairly deep, I'd say, to be able to score Vlad. And that is exactly what he's going to do. Gunnar Henderson in a left center field, bouncing off the wall, one-hopping, and we will have ourselves the first RBI of season number whatever that is. Gunnar Henderson with an RBI double. I didn't want to send the runner around to home from third. I didn't think he'd be able to make it. Wyatt Langford up next. And Wyatt Langford chopper to second, or to short, I mean, and that'll be the end of the inning. But we do score the first run, so that's a good little start to the year right there for the Padres. And it's Gunnar Henderson, boom, right at the top of the bat too. And here comes McClanahan. I mean, look at that record, the ERA, the WHIP. He just had a phenomenal season last year and didn't win the Cy Young. I know, it's crazy, isn't it? He didn't win the Cy Young with that type of numbers. Jung-Ho Lee is leading off for San Fran. Try to strike him out here with a little slider, get him to chase. Salas is ready for it, and there it is, the first strikeout of the year on the first batter of the year. Tommy Edman up next. And Edman, grounder to third base. The new addition, Ke'Bryan Hayes, sends it on to first. And that is a quick 1-2 for... Ooh, I forgot Bryce Harper was in San Francisco now. It is Bryce Harper, the veteran. The former MVP, De La Cruz can't make the diving play, and it'll be an base hit for Bryce Harper, the first of the year for the Giants. De La Cruz tried it. Luis Robert is here. A lot of interesting faces are in San Francisco these days. Okay, we'll see if we can get him out as well. He doesn't chase the circle change. To be fair, that was not a great location on that. Needed to be a little bit tighter. There's the curveball, though, and he smokes that into center field, and it'll be another base hit. Are they going to rally like we rallied? I hope not. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Get that to third. He made a mistake. Base running error. No, how did he do that? What? You kidding me? Bryce Harper slid around the tag? That's crazy. I thought we tagged Bryce Harper out. I thought we big-brained him, but I guess I was wrong. Doesn't chase the circle change down low. We'll go with a curveball again. This is what got Robert to hit a nice little hit in the center field. He doesn't go for it, though. We'll go back to the slider. It worked on Jung-Ho Lee. Ke'Bryan, make the play. Ke'Bryan, 37 speed. Got him. If that's anybody faster, that's an RBI single, but we do get out of the inning with no damage done. And now we will jump into a good old-fashioned. Actually, you know what? I want to hit with Ke'Bryan Hayes first. We'll hit with Ke'Bryan Hayes since he's a new addition. And then we'll go into the quick manage. Ooh, oh, that's a circle change literally down the middle, and I missed it. Circle change literally down the middle. It could not have been more down the middle. That's okay. Not going to go after that one. 2-2 count. Come on, Ke'Bryan. You're looking good in your new threads. Let's see if we can add a home run to your new threads. Nope, a strikeout. God, I suck. That was not even close to being accurate. All right, let's get to the quick manage here. Strikeout for Salas, and I think a strikeout for De La Cruz. So up in a 3 up, 3 down. That's not good. Strikeout, strikeout, fly out. Okay, so nobody can hit the baseball today. Grounder, strikeout, single for Vlad, and a strikeout. A walk, strikeout. Come on, McClanahan, get it done. There we go. Good job, Shane. Couple ground outs. 3 straight ground outs for the boys. The bats have not woken up since that first inning. Double play's huge. Ooh, De La Cruz with a single, but a fly out from Tatis. And a double with Jackson Merrill scores De La Cruz. That's what you like to see. It's 2-0 Padres. Couple strikeouts and a pop out. Single from Langford. Double from Ke'Bryan Hayes. Runners on second and third, but a strikeout ends the inning. You got to be kidding me. A hit by pitch for Jung-Ho Lee. Kind of wild, but okay. And they bring in Bryce Wilson. They pull out Logan Webb. And a solo shot from De La Cruz. It's 3-0 Padres. Ellie De La Cruz hitting that 9-hole. Love to see it. I think I'm going to give McClanahan the 7th, and then we'll take him out in the 8th here. Fly out. Single from Langford again. Yeah, I think it's time to take out Shane McClanahan. We'll bring in Devin Williams to get us to the 9th, and then we'll bring in our new addition, Jose Alvarado, to shut the door. Alex Vezia, or Vesa, however you say his name, who cares? Ethan Salas doubles, but nothing pushes him through. Nope, nothing pushes him through. And we'll bring in Jose Alvarado, and you know what? Since he's a new boy, new team member, we might as well jump in and get the job done with him. So, Jose Alvarado. Swing and a miss on Tommy Edman. And let's see if we can get him on the cutter. Little cut piece, little cut action. Nope, nothing doing there. That's okay. This is actually, I think, the first time I've ever used Jose Alvarado. He's always been untouchable on the Phillies. Can we get him out here? I don't really want to walk the first batter of the inning. And he's going to barely get foul. Yes, it just hooks foul. Okay, I thought that might be in a dangerous spot where it stays fair. Ooh, chops the sinker foul. You know what? Is it stinky cheese time? I think it might be stinky cheese time. Here comes the Alvarado fastball up in the zone. He couldn't handle the high heat. Get out of the kitchen. Edman's done, and it's Bryce Harper time. The 2-2 fastball. Fouls it off. Thought I could get him on a first pitch fastball. We'll go with the cutter. Little cut piece outside of the zone. How did he get a piece of it? How? I don't understand it. The sinker, he's a little bit early, and Bryce Harper goes down swinging. To the final batter of the inning, end of the game, it's Luis Robert, and he will swing and miss on a fastball. We'll go with the sinker, try to strike him out as well, and end the Giants' day. Padres win 3-0. Opening day shutout for the boys. McClanahan gets his first win of the year. De La Cruz hit a home run in the game. You love to see it. You love to see it. Hopefully we can just parlay that into an undefeated season, 162-0, and we'd be perfectly fine. We would be perfect. Why did it say we sweep the Giants? That was opening day. What are you talking about? I think we play a second game against them. Why are they saying we swept them? Alvarado's first save of the year. McClanahan's first win of the year. High fives all around. Good job, boys. Salas has a sore wrist. Figure it out, Salas. What are you doing, big dog? Game number 2. Nolan Jones already has 2 home runs in the game. We didn't even use Nolan Jones in the last game, so I'll jump in. I doubt that I'm gonna be. Oh, it's because we had a 1 game at our or 1 game at their place, 1 game at our place. Is why they said we swept them. I understand now. Okay. But we are winning 5-4, bottom 7 against the Giants. And that very well could have been, and probably should have been, home run number 3 on the day for Nolan Jones, but I was a little bit early. That was a really home run style pitch that I just swung early on. Come on, Nolan. I need you to have a lot better year than you did last year, because last year you were fine, just not the production that I was hoping you'd have. So maybe this year you can have that production. I guess we'll find out. 2-2 count. That's a hittable pitch that I was very early on. I got to get the timing down, boys. Got to get the timing down. Don't worry. I'll get it. Maybe. Oh, that's a very lucky strike or a ball call. Thank you. Home plate umpire. You'll get your check in the mail. And that's a smoked pitch into right field, but not anywhere near the wall. I got bailed out there, though, with that call that was not a strike, thankfully. We don't get the home run, but Bobby Miller gets a win. Jose Alvarado gets another save. And Nolan Jones, player of the game with those 2 home runs. Ke'Bryan Hayes also hit a home run, and Jackson Merrill hit a home run in that game. The boys might be buoyant right now. Triantos has cleared waivers, thank God. Mizorowski's cleared waivers, thank God. Alfonso's cleared waivers. He's going to be coming back up, though. Salas is no longer injured. And now we take on the Cubbies. All right, I intentionally left a spot open on the Major League roster so that I could bring back up Mariano Alfonso because he should never have went down in the first place. So he's back up. Welcome back, Mariano. And now the AAA team is balanced, and we are good to rock and rolla. Okay, Cubby time. Spencer Strider sustained a shoulder injury with his shoulder tightness. He should be good to go. We do get the win. And we win against the Cubs again. We win against the Cubs again. We win against the Cubs again. The boys are buoyant? Okay, we're down 10-5 now. This could be our first loss. But De La Cruz has 2 home runs. I got to jump in with De La Cruz. We've got to try and prevent this from being our first loss of the year. We're down by 5 in the bottom of the 9th, but nobody's out. Where's those rally hats when you need them? De La Cruz. What you got for me? You already got 2 home runs in this game. A 3-run shot would feed families. Not on that pitch, though. Not on that pitch. 1-1 count. Come on, Dre Jameson. You know you want to give me just a meatball. Just a fat, juicy meatball. Not on that pitch. He's trying to pitch a little bit too inside on De La Cruz. Why are you getting a little fancy on me? Just pitch me right down the middle. That's all you got to do. That's not right down the middle, and that's probably a double play unless Ellie can beat the throw. Almost. It's a double play, and we're going to suffer our first loss of the year. How did I miss that? That felt like I was going to hit that really well, but I did not. And that is our first loss, and unfortunately, it was Bobby Miller who allowed 7 earned runs in that game. 3 in the 5th. I didn't even see that. Or 5 in the 3rd. I got the numbers mixed up. 5 in the 3rd is what I meant to say. And our first loss of the year has sustained now, but the Dodgers are also undefeated. Of course, we start with our best record in the first 7 games that we've ever had. And of course, the Dodgers are also starting really, really well because they just have to. They just have to copy us. But we do take the next 2 games against the Padres, or against that's us, against the Diamondbacks. Oh, I hate the Dodgers so much, man. Just go away. Stop being good. We beat the Reds, and now we've got a scouting day. All right. Now, like I said, this is probably the last year, so it's not super important to scout really well because these guys will never see the light of day. But, I mean, it's still good to scout anyway. I mean, in case you find some absolute stud. You never know. You actually never know. We do pick at number 20 this year. We might start scouting some guys a little bit higher in case they fall. I don't know if they will fall, but in case they do, we want to be ready for them. So we'll have those guys scouted first, and then we will keep on moving on. Beat the Reds, so we sweep the Reds. Lose the first game to the White Sox. That's disgusting. But Cole Reagan's got a shutout going. He doesn't hold it, but we do hold the win. And then De La Cruz, another 2-home run game for De La Cruz. What's going on with Ellie? I might jump in and try to do it again. I'm not going to do it, but I might try again. Ellie De La Cruz on the road in Chi-Town. He's got 2 home runs in the game, looking for his 3rd. Not going to see it on that pitch. 2-seamer down low. I was a little bit over the top of it, and I was also very early. It's not a good combination. Come on, Sterling. Give me what you want. That's a check swing called strike 2. That's unbelievable. How in the world do you call that strike 2? I don't know, but they did. He's pitching me low, it seems. Not that pitch, though. That's not going to be a home run, but it will score 2 as Ellie De La Cruz has 2 more RBIs. Number 6 on the game. That's what I'm talking about, Ellie. Gunnar Henderson hit a 3-run homer. Are you kidding me? Top of the 9th. It's 12-3. We are smoking the White Sox. And I still have one more chance to hit this 3rd home run. Come on, Ellie. Just get a pitch to hit and just take it out of the ballpark. There's barely anybody in this ballpark. That's crazy. De La Cruz, beat the run. Beat the throw. Beat it. De La Cruz, you're supposed to be 99 speed. Oh, it's unbelievable. All right, so I'm not going to be able to hit the home run. I never do. But it's still a dominant effort and a dominant win. Garrett Crochet got rocked. Kopech actually got the save for that game against his former team. Okay, whatever. I would like to see Alvarado, but whatever. I don't even know why there was a save situation in the first place. We're winning huge. Pedro Hidalgo, I think, is one of our bullpen guys. He got a head concussion. That's not good. What other concussion can you get besides a head concussion? Lose to the Giants, beat the Giants, scouting day. We have only lost 3 games this year, and of course, the Dodgers have only lost 4. I hate the Dodgers. Stop being good. All right, this Jermaine Thomas looks like he could have really good potential, but he's probably not going to be there when we draft. But it's good to know that he's pretty decent. I want to scout this Dave Taylor dude, and we'll keep the other guys in there for finalizing their overalls. Mason Miller's got a tough situation, and we couldn't hold on. Sucks to suck. Taking on the Padres needs a triple for the cycle. Well, I'm certainly not going to be able to hit a triple. Did he end up getting it? No. No triple for Fernando Tatis. That's okay. Can we sweep the Brave Sox? Wyatt Langford bruised his arm. And we do sweep the Braves. That's awesome. They're they're god-awful this year. They're 6-12. I didn't realize they were that bad. They are 6-12. But we do sweep them. It's always nice to get a sweep. And Dean Kremer seems to be back on his demon type of run here because he is 4-0 and absolutely dominating. McClanahan's having a little bit too high of an ERA, but doing pretty well overall. Miller's doing good. Spencer Strider's struggling. Out of all the pitchers, Spencer Strider seems to be the one struggling. Actually, Cole Reagan's. But they're all pitching fine. The ERAs are a little bit high. Dean Kremer's having a fantastic year. I'd really like to see the ERAs drop a little bit and the whips drop a little bit. But we'll get, I mean, we're only like, what, 3 weeks into the season, 4 weeks into the season? They'll figure it out. How's the lineup doing? Tatis is hitting pretty well. He's over hitting 338. Okay. Ooh, Nolan Jones. Okay. I think it's time to swap Nolan Jones for right now. We're going to... Yeah, Mariano's got 88 speed. He can play left field for a little bit. We're going to have Mariano Alfonso sub in at left field. I would put Langford there, but he's coming off an injury, so we'll keep him on the bench for now. We're going to put Mariano Alfonso in at left field. Give Nolan Jones a little bit of a break. He's not hitting very well. Everybody else is hitting over 300 except for, obviously, Alfonso and Ke'Bryan Hayes and then Vladdy Jr. But everybody else is hitting pretty solid this year. That's good to see. And De La Cruz is killing it. He's already got 10 home runs. Ellie De La Cruz MVP? He's battling, but of course Shohei's got 13. Oh, my God, Shohei. Just go away. Why are you so good at everything? Stop being good at everything. Leave some for the rest of us. Oh, my God. Wait, who won? Did they give the Cy Young to Spencer Strider last year? They did. I forgot about that. It should have been McClanahan's Cy Young. I'm acting like it's not even our guy who won it. We won the Cy Young with one of our guys. It went to the wrong guy, in my opinion. All right, Phillies are up next. Bobby Miller's got a shutout. That's much needed. He definitely needs to lower that ERA. We get the win 4-3, so he didn't hold the shutout. Salas has a 13-game hitting streak, and we are able to win 8-2 there. Hidalgo's no longer hurt with his head concussion. And we can finish scouting. These guys have been done. Okay. They don't look that good. So we'll keep moving forward to maybe this Miguel Jimenez. And we'll change you as well. And we'll try to find somebody decent like Julius Pear. All right. Scout those guys. And then finish up the series. Gunnar Henderson, 10-game hitting streak. We lose the game. Now we take on the bad Braves and the kind of bad, somewhat okay, Orioles. And then we can wrap up the year. But look at all these wins. I mean, I did not expect us to be 19-5 by the end of the month, or close to the end of the month. But, of course, the Dodgers are right there with us, because why wouldn't they be? Why wouldn't they be? Take game one against the Braves. It is Devin Williams in a massive situation here. Come on, Devin. I believe in you. He got it done. Somehow he escaped. We do lose that game. Bobby Miller took the loss, unfortunately. Baltimore, Mason Miller's got a shutout go, or not a shutout go. He's down in a tough situation. 2 outs, bottom 8. I might jump in here. Maybe the final jump in. Let's see. All right, the youngster Jackson Holloway's not young anymore. Try to get him done. It's the 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th. Mason Miller trying to get the job done against the Orioles so we can go to the 9th, and he will. Vladdy will pop that one up, or go underneath the pop-up for the can of corn. Boom! And Mason Miller gets out of danger. Good job. Is that going to be it for us? And Alvarado. Okay. Bottom 9, nobody out, runner on first. Jose Alvarado's got a chance to shut the door. But he's going up against 5, 6, and 7 for the Orioles. Heston Kierstad is the main man to lead off for the Orioles. Can we get the job done here? Go with the cutter. Oh, my man's running. Is he out? He's out. Gunned out by Ethan Salas. That's what I'm talking about, big dog. Ethan Salas guns him down, trying to take second base. It's Dalton Varsho who got gunned down. Boom. Just barely, too. That was close. Good job, Ethan Salas. And now we got a 2-1 count to Kierstad, who's 0 for 4 today. Not having himself a good day. Alvarado, what you got for me, big dog? Cutter? Little cut piece. He swings and misses. What are you doing? Horrible swing. And there's 2 down. And it's Dominic Smith, the final hope for the O's. Stares at the fastball, ball 1. All right. No big deal. Here comes the sinker. Right in the corner. Look at the paint on that thing. 1-1. Fastball. Down low. Ball 2. No big deal. We'll go cutter. A little cut piece. He chops it. Center field. Jackson Merrill. Ball game. Padres win. Alvarado gets another save. You love to see it. That's exactly what we were looking for. Cole Reagans gets the W. Alvarado's got 13 saves on the year. And look at all those home runs. Gunnar Henderson, Nolan Gorman, and Ke'Bryan Hayes all had home runs in that game. The bats might be batting right now. It's another scouting day. 23-6. Definitely a phenomenal start. They're probably the best one in this series' history. I don't think we've ever started this good. We'll put Barry Pagan or Pagan. It could be Pagan. There's no accent on the other A, so it's probably Pagan. And we'll scout those guys. And we'll finish up the month of April with a W. 24-6 after a month and 4 games. That's a really, really good record. We don't play the Dodgers for the first time until the 1st of June. And then again in the later half of June. And then again, back-to-back weeks in September. Oh, they're the final series of the year. Oh, my God. I have a feeling that this series right here against the Dodgers, well, these two probably. These two series against the Dodgers are going to matter massively. That's just kind of my initial thinking of how this season has gone so far. We're 24-6, they're 20-8. Out of everybody in baseball, there is only one other team or two other teams that have less than 10 losses. It's us, the Dodgers, the Red Sox, and the Brewers. The only 4 teams in baseball as of right now who have less than 10 losses. And of course, two of them have to be right in the same division, and they have to be the Dodgers. Why are the Dodgers so good? We even took freaking Bobby Miller from them. I don't know how they're still so good, but they are. McClanahan's cooling down a little bit, but Bobby's heating up. He needs to lower that ERA a little bit. I like Cole Reagans, I do, but he's just, a 6.12 ERA, you kidding me? And Dean Kremer's having another fantastic year. Is Dean Kremer like a cheat code or something? These past 2 years are unbelievable. Rogers is pitching well. Kopech's pitching well. Abreu's doing okay. Gratterwall's pitching really well. Miller's doing really well. Devin Williams okay. And Alvarado. Okay, the bullpen in general is doing really, really well. The lineup, a lot of guys are hot. Including Vladdy, which he's now up over 300, which is nice. Henderson's hitting really well. Gorman's finally hitting well. Langford's struggling. I thought I put Mariano Alfonso in there. Why did it change my lineup? Stop it. Key Bryant's hitting pretty good. Salas is hitting pretty good. And De La Cruz has slightly cooled off, but he's still hitting really well. This whole team's doing amazing. I love it. I absolutely love to see it. We're going to finish the series against the Rockies, and that'll be where we end this good old-fashioned video here. We beat them there, we will beat them there, and we will beat them there. Perfect. A sweep of the Rockies, 27-6 is where we end this season, or end this video of this season. I wish it was the end of the season. It would be unbelievable. So this is year number 5. I thought it was. Year number 5 of the Padres. Could not be off to a better start. Still, we have entered May, and we are still under 10 losses. So, and we play some bad teams. We play the Mets, who are bad, the Giants, who are not great, the Rockies, again, who we just swept, are god-awful. The Phillies are not amazing. They're a little bit over 500. The Brewers are pretty good. I will say that. And the Marlins are pretty decent. But there's a lot of wins on this table right here for the month of May. But that'll all be in the next episode. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I truly appreciate it. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.